gloomy, and it doesn't really have a smell. It just smells like a skin cream, guys. Okay. I'd rather keep it real with ya.
Real hot girl shit.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Okay, so today we are finally doing the Scarlet Hill first impressions. Okay, so I bought a couple of the products from Scarlet Hill. The only thing that I didn't get is the setting spray and the BB cream. Now I didn't buy the setting spray because a lot of people on like YouTube just was saying that it smelled funny, so I was just like, no, I'm not gonna buy it. So let me bring you guys close so that we're starting off with the eyes. Okay, so the palette that I bought, guys, is the smoky one, this one right here. And I bought this one because I didn't like the nude one and they ran out of the tropical one. I really wanted the tropical one though. So guys, I have swatched these palettes already, these eyeshadows, because like I just wanted to like gauge the pigmentation, and the pigmentation is okay, it's okay, although I will say that I am a big like fan of these two purple shades right here, and also the shimmers are quite nice. So, and also another thing that I want to mention is the fact that Mr. Price has this little plastic paper like the ones that you usually get in the Morphe palettes with the eyeshadow names. So that I really like, especially for a drugstore eyeshadows. Like that doesn't really happen. So the first shade that I'm gonna go in with is this one right here, and I think it's called, it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to saying the names of the eyeshadows, but this one right here is called Scarlet, and I'm gonna use that as my transition. Okay guys, so I didn't really think this shade would like show up on my skin, but it is showing up pretty nicely. Okay guys, I need to glue my eyebrows because wow. And also I didn't use like a full coverage concealer, so like the hairs. The next shade I'm going to use is this one called My Gem, and I'm going to put that one on my outer corner going into my crease. I'm going to pack it until I am happy with how it looks. And also guys, because I have hooded eyes, I need to lift that hood, lift that eyebrow so that I get a little bit more space to work with. And then I'm going to use circular motions to blend it into my crease. Then I'm going to take this shade right here called Hey Girl, and I'm going to use it to blend that crease color. Guys, these eyeshadows are blending out pretty nicely, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. To be honest with you guys, I didn't really have high expectations, especially with the eyeshadows and also the lipsticks. I am looking forward to using the lipsticks because, okay, now that shade blended out pretty nicely. I'm going back with my gem and just reinforcing it. Okay guys, so I'm shooting this video like early during the day, like it's like 10 o'clock right now, and also if you see any lighting changes, it's because I'm using natural lighting, and like during this hour natural lighting can like it plays around, and also because it is during the day, I'm not gonna go in with like a cut crease because like I want a more cut crease soft look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go ahead with the flat concealer brush and then outline my cut crease. We're gonna do a softer version of that. So I'm gonna use a brush like this to cut that crease, and I'm going in with my concealer, and we're just gonna gently outline that crease. And also I'm using this brush because of how it is also shaped. It makes things easy. So on my inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this champagne shimmer called Friday Night. Then right next to it, I'm gonna go in with Jiva. Okay, I love this shimmer, guys. Oh, okay, guys, when I swatched this, it looked beautiful. And mind you guys, I'm using a dry brush, and I also know that like that concealer is making the shimmer pop, but it is a really beautiful shade. It's a beautiful shimmer. Oh wow. Go back to my gem and just blend those edges. Okay guys, I'm quite happy with how everything looks, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a small concealer brush, a flat one, and then I'm gonna pick up my gem and just go around those edges of that concealer because I don't like how harsh it looks right there. So I'm just gonna soften it a bit. Then I'm gonna do my eyeliner with this mega liner from Wet n Wild. This liner, guys, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay guys, for now we are done with the eyes. I'm gonna go offline, do the other eye, and then I'm gonna come back when it's time for me to apply the primer because I did buy a primer. A non-primer user bought a primer. Okay. Okay guys, so now we're back and we're gonna use this primer right here. It doesn't say whether it's a mattifying primer or hydrating primer or what type of a primer it is or what it does, so we're just gonna go ahead and apply it. Now I've already moisturized my face and I'm gonna concentrate this primer on my oily zones, and that's because we don't really know what it does. And also I didn't go in with a lot because, as I said, like I don't know guys, it feels like a moisturizer, like a skin cream. It's giving me, and it doesn't really have a smell. It just smells like a skin cream, guys. Okay, now people who use primers will probably know the difference between this primer and maybe other primers. Like they would have some relative reference that they will mention. Like I don't use primers, guys, so I don't really know what to compare the feel of this to, besides that it feels like a skin cream. Nothing really. So I'm guessing that I'll probably use it as like a skin cream, nothing more. So we're gonna go on to applying my foundation. I'm gonna do that one offline because this video is mainly for Scarlet Hill. Now the foundation that I'm going to be trying out, guys, is this one right here, the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 350, which is caramel. Now the shade that I've been using is Truffle, and Truffle is way darker than me, so I bought this one. I thought this one would be my shade because I match my foundations to my chest, and this one matches my chest. But looking at it now, guys, I feel like I should have bought like 355. Is it 355? Like the warm coconut. Okay, let me just go offline, do my foundation, do everything, and I'll be back when it's time to use the blush palette. Okay guys, so we're gonna move on to highlighting and contouring, and this is the palette that I bought. I bought it in the shade dark, and it also comes with the sheet of paper with the names. So I'm gonna use the darker shade called Hoti to contour. This contour shade is more of like a bronzer, like it's giving me bronzer vibes. I'm gonna use it for my nose also. Okay guys, I like this shade. I really do like this shade. We're gonna move on to highlighting, and I'm gonna use this one called 24K Ring. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Wow guys. What? Okay. Wow guys, this shade is amazing. Ooh. 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 Guys. Ooh. Guys, that highlighter is everything. Okay, everything. Then we're gonna blush, and I'm gonna go in with both those blushes. Guys, take this palette, guys, is the shit. This palette is the shit. It's a must-have. Okay, of the eyes, guys, I'm gonna go in with my gem using a pencil brush, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. And another thing that I forgot to mention, guys, while I was doing my eyes, there was no fallout at all on my what's this area called? Yeah, there was no fallout from the eyeshadows, but there is a little bit of kickback in the pen. To line my waterline, I'm going to use a brown liner because I feel like a black liner would be too harsh for the look that I'm going for. I'm also going to take the highlighter shade that I use and put it in my inner corner. Okay guys, before we move on to the lips, I'm going to first set my face. Okay guys, I'm done with the face. Now we're moving on to the lips, and the lip liner that I bought was this one in the shade Nude. Now this to me is not really a nude because it has like a tinge of like purple undertones. It actually feels like one of the Essence lip liners if you've ever used one. These are the lipsticks that I bought, guys. Now I bought one in the shade Remember Me. I don't know if it's focusing. Then I bought Yashisa, Imina, and also it's me Scarlet. Now I have three that are cream and one that is matte. These ones are the cream ones and this one is the matte one. The packaging reminds me of the Fenty contour sticks, except that these ones are not magnetic. Now this one right here is Imina, which is this one right here. It's like a peachy nude. Then it's me Scarlet, like this shade, guys. Whew. That one is It's Me Scarlet. It is beautiful. Then this one is Remember Me, which is this one right here. This one reminds me of my Catrice Ultimate lipstick in the shade Legend Berry, and I bought this one because like I wanted an alternative to that one because that is my special occasion lipstick. This one is Yashisa. I love this shade, guys. It is right there. Even though, guys, like when you swatch it, it's a little bit more transparent than like what you get here. Okay guys, they're vacuuming the house, so I'm gonna try to speak louder. So guys, I want to talk about the packaging. The packaging is beautiful for both of these lipsticks, guys, and I just like how classic it is. It's like a black tube with the gold, and then you have this one right here which just screams like I'm very expensive. Both of them feel like they are expensive lipsticks. Like Mr. Price, Scarlet Hill, like they did the things with the packaging for these lipsticks because they are strong. There's weight to them. Even the cap, guys, has weight to it. It's not all plasticky and flimsy. Like, I love the packaging here. So the lipstick that I'm going to be using today, guys, is it's Emina, the one that's kind of like a peach nude. This is the shade right here, guys. Like, this one smells a little bit chocolatey. Like, this smell is a very familiar smell, like from back in my childhood. I can't really place it, but let me see if the other ones smell like that. Yeah, they all have this chocolatey smell. Okay guys, so we're done with the face. I'm gonna go offline, put on some lashes, and we're gonna be back and discuss this product. So guys, a quick recap on all the products that I've used. The eyeshadow palette, as I've said, guys, I bought the shade, I bought the one that it's in smoky, and I really do like this palette, guys. I feel like if you're a beginner, it will probably be more difficult for you to come up with looks when you're working with this one. And also I feel like this palette is more of a nighttime eyeshadow palette than a day, but I mean, you could definitely play around with like this shade and that one and these ones to come up with a day look. And also the shimmers are quite nice, even though this shimmer right here was a little bit patchy, but overall I do like this palette and I recommend. Now onto the blush palette, guys. This one is in the dark, and to be honest with you, I have nothing bad to say about this palette. I highly recommend. It is lovely. If you're darker than me, you definitely can't use this shade as a contour, so you will need to buy the contour palette. Then onto the lip liner. The lip liner to me, guys, is not really a nude because it has this like purple undertone to it, but overall it's kind of like the same as the Essence lipstick. So if you the Essence lip liner, so if you've used those ones, then you kind of like know what to expect. Now to the lipsticks, guys, and I also have nothing bad to say about these lipsticks, guys. I love them. They are really creamy. The packaging, guys, is amazing. It doesn't feel cheap at all. Like, Mr. Price went all out with the packaging for the lipsticks and also for the eyeshadow palettes. And also, guys, before I forget, because I almost forgot, the primer, like, it just shows, guys, like how unimportant the primer is. I almost closed off this video without talking about it, but the primer, guys, to me, this primer was just like bleh. It was you know. And I know that, guys, I'm not a primer connoisseur. I don't use primers, but like I didn't feel any difference. To me, it was just like a regular old like moisturizer. Like, there was really nothing that big about it. Do I think you need it? No. I mean, you can spend your money in better primers than this one right here. And I also feel like maybe Mr. Price can like maybe improve or maybe like state what this primer is supposed to do, or maybe they do say in the website, I don't know. But like, yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I really do like this look, guys. It came out amazing. I love it. And if you guys also did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also click the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, guys. On Instagram, I'm moving to posting every day, so I'm posting like 2 to 3 videos on my IGTV. So you definitely need to follow me there, because on YouTube I only post once a week. So more looks are on Instagram, okay? So yeah, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.